Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond Truck Podcast. I'm Jerry Curl bringing you this episode. I want to say thank you. Appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate you sharing. And thank you for help growing that YouTube channel. The messaging we get back is very helpful from you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The pros, cons, we're here to make it better for you. I'm showing up for you. You show up for us every single day. I want to remind you, when the 16th noon, we're live with Gene Anderson, Mo Bosley on TCA webinar on retention pouring into the drivers. Go check it out on their website. It was in our link in the notes last night. I'll try to get it in there. Watch our socials. It's getting posted on there as well. And also, starting the 24th, Rantoul, Illinois, taking over the tarmac, large car. Pride Truck Wash sponsoring this, many other sponsors. Get out there, see you in Rantoul. We'll be there opening up Friday. We'll be talking on Saturday. We'll be opening up for Drivers Awards. I can't wait to meet new people. We're bringing the gear. Our team is bringing you the gear. We're bringing the stuff. We're going to make a presence. Thank you, Jay. Love you, brother. And Pride Truck Wash, I'm going to give you another shout out. Why not use Pride Truck Wash? If you're not using them, get out there and use them. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Love you. You're the MVP for the truck wash. Today's message, I'm going to continue in because I've been locked in on this health this week because I've been getting feedback. I've been getting requests. We've been training on it in the accelerated group. And I'm going to remind you, the accelerated group is for you. If you're ready to level up, let's go. If you're ready to stay where you're at, stay where you're at. It's not a group for everyone. I get it. But you know what it is? It's for the ones that want to make a difference in their life. The better fathers, the better husbands, the better mothers, the better moms, the better wives, the better bosses, the better CEOs, COOs. I don't care what you are. Professional drivers is for you, for you. Built by a driver, me. I love you. I appreciate you. That's why we do it. And I'm going to drive right into it because, we come off one last night. You heard my passion, my fire. Because you know what? A dear friend of mine, two of them, are down now with health in this industry. And I know I get fired up. Shocker. I know, big deal. But you know what? For me, it is. Because it hurts me terrible to see these men and women work so hard their whole life. They say yes to everybody and no to themselves, no to their health. They get fueled by junk food. They pour into it, and they're the engine behind their life. Your body, your mind, your heart, your brain. And guess what? They go down. And unfortunately, like the truck, there is no overload for us. There is no overhaul for us. Sorry, there is an overload for us. There is no overhaul. Sometimes we ignore them check engine lights. I beg you not to. I beg you not to. But I was thinking about this because, I always tell you it's in the numbers. What you don't measure, you don't improve. Count your days. The average person lives to be 71. Drivers are 61 or 62. I don't like that. You know what? God will decide when he wants me to go. God will decide my days, and I guarantee you every single one of our forevers is different. Remember that. Quit telling yourself you got forever. You got time. When it comes to the numbers in your truck, you plan and you do everything to extend them out. You change your driving habits to add to fuel mileage. You save your money to buy the tires. You balance your books to stay profitable. You do all that. You will track your mileage for oil change, right? You track your miles for air filters. You track your miles for reporting. It's math. This industry is all about numbers. It's the only industry where you can spend $1 million to get in, buy a truck and trailer, insurance, plates, and a penny will put you out when somebody wants to come in and cut the rate because they want to cut the rate and steal your work. And then guess what? A week, month, year from now, they're broke and ain't doing it anyway. Finally, ridding the industry of the garbage that doesn't need to be in here, but it's still about the numbers. What you don't measure, you don't improve. But if we spend so much time on them numbers for our truck, I don't care if it's tires or oil change, filters, whatever it is, Why don't we measure what's important to us in life? Measure our blood pressure numbers, measure our VO2 rate numbers, measure our A1C numbers, measure our weight, our body mass, our water. You can measure all kinds of things on your body. But you know what number I've been locked in on lately? I want you to do the math. I want you to do the math right now. Everybody's got a phone in their hands. Go to that calculator right now. Go to that calculator. And I'm going to have you take your age times 52. Take your age times 52. So let's just say you're 60. You take that times 52, it's 3120. If you were to take and subtract 3120 from 4100, you'd get 980. Well, you know what that is? The average person will live 4,100 weeks. So if you're 60, that's 980 weeks left. 980 weeks left. So you say, well, I still got a lot of time. Who's guaranteed to tomorrow? And I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm just being real. I'm just getting real. But I want to put it in a different perspective for you. So if you're 60, let's keep that same number. And let's just say the average person lives another 12 years, 72. They say 71, but we'll see. We'll use 72. What's 12 times 12? 12 months, 12 years, 144. You have 144 months left. I want that to sink in, resonate. Let that sink in and resonate in that brain a little bit. If I told you you had 144 months left to go, and if you continue the way you're doing things today, fueling yourself with garbage, junk, sugar, carbs, cigarettes, booze, it's subtracting away from that 144. Would you change anything today? I asked you that when I was running the other day. If I told you there's no tomorrow, would you change anything today? What would you do? And many of you might have blown me off. But again, I'll ask you, are you promised tomorrow? No. But if you look at 144 months left or 980 weeks left out of 4,100, you're 25% left, 20% left. Many of you listening to this are probably closer to 70. Maybe if you're younger. That's great. But guess what? Every day we wake up, we're closer. And these chronic illnesses, chronic. You know the word chronic means? Slowly. It's coming on slowly over time. It's the drip. It kills you slowly. It pollutes your body slowly over time. When you get diagnosed in your 50s and 60s with these chronic illnesses, it didn't start when you're 50 or 60. It started in 25, 35, or 40. Chronic means over time. Acute means right away. Acute, you drank the poison. Chronic, you polluted yourself too long. So when you say you got a chronic illness, they're telling you you ignored yourself too long. Are you going to ignore the 144 months? Every day we wake up is one day less of life we have. Every time we make a decision, that's one less decision that we can change. Every time we don't do something, we miss an opportunity. Every time we don't live healthy, we live unhealthy. Your body will only take so much. So I'm going to ask you again, does that 144 mean anything to you? If you could extend that 144 out, what would you do? It's doable. You can roll back the odometer. Is it easy? Well, I don't know. What do you want to compare it to? It's easier than dying, watching your family suffer. It's harder than the way you're living now. I got a video today from one of the drivers that, I'm hearing you, Jerry. Thank you. It's on my bathroom mirror. I'm changing the world one person at a time. I am made for more. There's one person today. Maybe I could get 1 million. I hope. If I got 1 million, I set the bar too low. Maybe it needs to be 1 billion. But I know one thing. There's one more individual out there doing push-ups and said, I'm stretching that number. So when I can keep posting pictures of my granddaughters with me on the weekends. And when they run up to the truck when they're a little girl, because Papa's home, it makes you feel good. And when they grow up to be young women and they're still running to that truck because Papa comes home, it makes you feel good. And then when their children, your grandchildren, great grandchildren are running to that truck, it'll make you feel even better. You do not know, you will never know how good you feel until you feel good. Quit comparing yourself to what's hard. Quit comparing yourself to what's easy. Quit comparing yourself to I'm living healthy. Because, I'm going to assure you, taking your medications on time is important, don't get me wrong. But many of your medications that we receive have been given to us as a bridge to get to the other side to live healthy. So I'm just going to use a high blood pressure medicine in some cases. Not all. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to claim to be one. So don't beat my ass on Facebook or whatever. I'm not a doctor. I'm not God. I'm just like you. But I'm going to tell you, most diabetics, most high blood pressures, most of the anxiety can be dealt with. The medication is a bridge to help you get to the other side. Just taking your medication on time is not living healthy. Changing your habits to get off the medication. There's a new concept. How about if our goal is no medications? Hello. New concept. No medications. How would that feel? Now you're not afraid to go get your DOT physical. You tell me you got white coat syndrome. No, because you know what happens in your mind? All the realities, the things that you know that you should have been doing, that you lied to yourself, you didn't do, or you ignored, whatever you want to say, however you want to put it, are now you're facing that reality. And one day that reality is going to say, not no more. Not no more. The people that I've been blessed to work with and have an accelerate, that I see changing their lives, fuels me to keep going. I can't read enough. I can't pour into enough. We discussed calories, grams, nutrition levels, intakes. Now we need to talk about energy, converting it all to energy. You will never outrun a bad diet. You'll never outrun your fork, and you'll never outrun yourself. You will see that you succeed. You will see that you fail. It all depends on what you decide to focus on in your mind. Your body will follow your mind. So I want you to wrap your mind around 144, or take your age and do the math. Do the math. Because they'll tell you the average person's 71. Well, guess what? I'm not average, and I hate average. And this Beyond the Truck, you better hate average too, because we're not average. We're professionals. We're extraordinary individuals. Extraordinary, spell it out. And you have a skill above the average person. You are able to do the things with the minute details all the time when some people are only capable of doing them sometimes. I drive in a truck stop, I see Bruce pounding out push-ups. I drive around the truck stop and he's still pounding them out. That doesn't mean he just started today. That means he's been doing it for a long time. Bruce from Navajo. You know who I'm talking about. Then I get another one tonight. You know who I'm talking about. You're listening. Feet on the step, rocking them out. I don't care if you do one. I don't care if you do 10. And it doesn't matter if you do 100. You got started. If you don't ever start, you'll never finish. Every destination has a journey. And during that journey, you find yourself every single time. I want you to find yourself today. I want you to find yourself in the best spot possible and decide what you want to do. Do you want to blame your poor health on because they don't have the right food in the truck stop? Or do you want to go out and do something about it yourself? Do you want to accelerate? I'll put the link in there to accelerate. A few more have joined. Only a few. I don't know how many thousands of drivers are in this country. And I can count on all my toes and fingers how many that really want to step into it right now. Now, many of you are thinking about it, but I'm going to ask you, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? What's holding you back? Or are you ones that say, oh, it's expensive? Eating healthy is expensive. Doing that's expensive. Well, so is your damn junk food when you're buying $3 and $4 drinks and coffees and chips and garbage. Guaranteed. You eat healthy, you'll eat less. You eat healthy and you take care of yourself, you're not doing all the other stuff. It's money in the bank. These are not expenses, they're investments. I hear it all the time. You're the only one that will invest into you. So it's time you start investing into yourself and become the best version of you. I'm Jerry Curl. I hope you find this message to be well received by you. We love you. We appreciate you. We're coming for you. And don't forget, on July 16th, TCA webinar. We love the drivers. Gina Anderson, Luma Learning, founder, great business, book, author, Thrive, great lady, fantastic. Bo Mosley, superhuman from Usher Transport, great guy. Can't wait to just be in the same proximity with them, be associated with them. You want to change your life? Change your proximity, change your circle, change your people. Yeah. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you too. And then we'll all see you in Rantoul starting the 24th, I believe that is, on that weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get out there because you're going to see some nice trucks. You're going to see the vendors. You're going to see a lot of great things for the industry. Love you all. Be safe. Be great. Love yourself. And remember, it's all in the numbers.